I mean, you gonna join on him regardless, right, man? Now he said he did. Oh, well, oh, for this one, I don't know. I know for the fantasy shit he did. But that shit scary, bro. I ain't lying. It's so many motherfucking Georgia State Patrol. That shit ridiculous, bro. Man, them talking about all down old and that. I think they doing like a fundraiser to get money. I don't fucking know. I ain't go out there that long. Feel me? I went back home. Fuck that. Soon as I turned out my subdivision, nigga, it fucking 2 Georgia State Patrol charges and 2 goddamn motorcycle right behind me. Man, tell you might as well just play 3 twos. Is you ready? Bro, I cannot get into the same fucking room as this man for some reason. There we go. Type hoes you deal with. Oh, that look weird ass little hoe there. What? And she gay or she bi now? Or she still don't know? I was saying my ad crack. Oh, somebody canceled the appointment for her to get her ad crack shaved.
Coach, thanks. We're about 12 miles south of the future home of the Chargers at the current home of the Chargers, and that's Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Tonight, we finish off Week 4 with a good Monday night matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and our home team. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
What?
Mike's 49.
They locking up some, bro.
They were locking up a couple folks.
I see on the other side of the truck, they were towing the car.
Yeah, they were towing car right there. If you kept going down, like right in front of Creflo Dollar, they had somebody pulled over. Matter of right by you, somebody was pulled over. And inside the door, somebody was pulled over.
Church right there, they put them all in the church.
But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Yeah, I just went 40 the whole way and just went home.
Second down, it's Coleman. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Fielded just inside the 20. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. Darren Lee there to get him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Rivers. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Sirski.
Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack.
It's now third down.
So it's 3rd and long for the Chargers and Rivers after the sack.
Hey, 50. 50's the mic. 50's the mic.
Now Rivers. He's going to air one out.
That's on
Inside the 35. A big play there for LA.
Man, I gotta stop going with this fucking gameplay shit and pick my own play.
A lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. That's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted into the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Brandon, looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Gordon. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Isaiah Ford. Oh, yeah, I don't got Nicole Hardeman no more. Oh, yes, I do. I don't have Sammy Watkins.
Offense about set to begin this drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession. Let's see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got
Sammy Watkins.
Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense
and DeMarcus Robinson. I thought it was Cole Harden. So that's who I do got.
Completion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Hey man, watch the boot, watch the boot.
There's Coleman.
Oh, get up out of there, Coleman. Yes, Sirski. 91 speed, that's what I've been needing. Get up out of there, Coleman.
Tevin Coleman, 81 yards, and the Chiefs have taken the lead. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness to it? Just getting there and taking off and going. For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Let's go. Let's do this.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time able to get 3. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
Oh, hell nah, man.
Goes Melvin Gordon, the 40, past the 20.
Man, we're going to juke one nigga that got the hell on.
Melvin Gordon, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah,
that shit be some bullshit. They don't let me juke like that, bro. I'm gonna juke slow as fuck.
75 yards too. Gotta have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is,
he has shit down there.
On the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
They move that fast on here?
Now Mahomes. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. First catch on that one for Kelsey, and it's a first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Okay. Shit, I ain't know that.
Yellow.
Yeah.
180. 49. Hey, we heavy on the edges. Heavy on the edges.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes.
Wow, come what the fuck, bro? Come on, man.
Picked off by Adrian Phillips.
He supposed to let the nigga down the field.
At their own 41-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw.
I'm saying, if you throwing it down the field, it ain't congested. That shit.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. Up to make the tackle, J.C. Jackson.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
4 yards on the pickup there is going to leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first.
Don't be mad. That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
Buffalo one, Buffalo one.
Mike's 50.
Hey, wahoo!
Here we go.
Behind!
Rivers from the gun on 3rd down.
Oh, I stopped running. That's on me. What the fuck,
He's got
man?
the first down before being taken down at the 46. The Charger first down. Rivers hooking up with Allen.
What the I keep doing this
One
shit.
more in here before the quarter breaks.
79!
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
Ready! Black 15!
Watch the screen.
Q.
Watch the screen. Mike 50, Mike 50.
Hey, Foxtrot!
Focus. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Watch the pass, watch the pass.
80 hot!
Here we go.
White, 80 hot!
Rivers on first down. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Left!
Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Well,
I nigga just missed the tackle.
100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick. He's been decisive. And he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10.
Man left, man left. Hey.
From the red zone now, Rivers sets up the screen to Gordon. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. He completes it to Henry. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
4 down, 4 down.
On 3rd and 1, here's Rivers. And this is caught by Jackson. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see Charles come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Melvin Gordon with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10.
Oh, I should have just took out with it like I started to.
Jerry Tillery. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first one of this game.
Oh, I supposed to be in the 3-4. I got Kyle Van Noy. Oh my God, I ain't even been using that boy. I forgot. Am I? I mean, I see it, but I'm picking a nickel when I'm coming out there.
Now that after the sack,
I don't even know them
what they have played for 2nd and 23.
Oh my God. I don't give a fuck.
Yellow. Let's go wide. I got wide. Check 52. Easy.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers. as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Mike's 49. Mike's 49. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
Here we go, D.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Denzel Perryman able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up fourth down. Here's Dustin Colquitt now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position.
180, 380. Rip left.
Now Gordon on first down. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
I don't even have a fucking 3-4 defense.
Because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack.
What defense am I using?
Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Stay there. 390.
It's going to be a long day. That's going to be a long
First down, Rivers. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
I'm going back to you.
Throwing again on second down. Rivers. And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. Chris Jones able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations. Hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Without a doubt, because you just know they're coming.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
So it's 3rd and long, and you know this is going to be a pass. So defensively, they're bringing an extra defensive back and just blanket the field. And this is an ill-advised throw right here.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Easily.
Get ready.
They begin the drive with Coleman. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Yellow.
Mike's 49. Smoke.
Yeah, that's what I do. 49, guys. Mike, 49.
Hey, me and you all day.
Mahomes going to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
What the fuck?
Team, and it's intercepted. Derwin James.
Man.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
Who the hell you throwing to, man?
Bro, shut up. Don't come here talking that shit, man. I don't need your help.
Right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw Exhibit Z. And he's going to be taken down. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Strong right. Four down. Check. He's crashing. He's checking crack. Check hot route.
To throw, Rivers. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, alert. Mike's 50.
Get that quarterback at all costs.
Jack. Shift. Watch the shift.
Behind.
From the gun, Rivers.
Oh, man, come the fuck on, bro! Man, come on, man. Oh, my God. This shit here just with me.
Winding down. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Wow, this shit just weird.
Has been theirs. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, they'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Now here's Mahomes. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this will be caught at the 30. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. All right, Coach, thank you. And we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive. Just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
What I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Check 90. Block 15.
Here we go. Tight as Ringo. Tight as on the Ringo.
They go back to Gordon here on first down. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Tight, watch left. Tight, watch left.
A toss play. Gordon.
Run.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
Oh, yeah.
Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Red! Hey, Delta!
Hey, turn it.
Hey, orbit!
3rd and short yardage. Rivers finding Green complete. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. He needed a yard. That's what he got. And it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
Ready! 190!
58 right there. Coming to you.
Red Delta! Hey, zoom!
58's the mic. Watch the out. 58's the mic. 58's the mic.
On 1st and 10, Rivers gets it to Gordon. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 20 yards. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry, but it'll be 2nd down. Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Man, they're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
To throw again. Rivers being chased out left. He's going to go up top for the end. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Mahomes now to throw. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations. But a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
They go play action here on first down. Eluding the pressure, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Joey Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to rifle one deep left side. They've got his man complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. And at this stage, down in the 2nd half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described.
And he'll take this
that's a fucking flag, bro. Come on, bro. This shit here, man, come on. I can't do shit. Yeah, man.
It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our house.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second down.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. We own them.
Now Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the grab. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Dave's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Hey, 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 move.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Alpha!
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Complete, it's Henry. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Set, block 15!
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
Zero.
Working out of the gun, Rivers.
Man, come on, bro. This shit keep doing that.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, L.A. Mike Williams, his 2nd
Man,
touchdown.
come on, man. This shit weird the fuck out. Man, I swear to God, I'm about to quit playing this shit. But that 2 pick, they don't let this nigga score, man.
That's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point by
This shit,
Batchley.
yeah, boy.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. when you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Hey, 15.
Watch Mike.
You must be.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football. Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the 1st down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, being right. And Henry's hit. He lost the football. But a Chargers player was able to fall on it, and they'll keep possession. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run on 1st down with Jackson. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bending over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. He's having a big game running the football, but that will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. It's like, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hoping for the chance to win?
That one throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Throwing now is Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Denzel Perryman able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Denzel Perryman bringing the pressure yet again. That's his third sack here tonight. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
43, 43, 15.
D-line, get that clock. Zoom, fellas, let's go. 52, right 52.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. Gets fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Watch the slant. Hey, 57, 57. 15, 15.
Buzz. Mike's 49. Mike's 49. It's our time. This is our time, guys. It's our time.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
The Charger drive about to get going. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps him in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Step 180. Block 15.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
On 1st down, it's Jackson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Frank Clark.
Let's get it.
Step 180. 380. Hey, easy, easy.
No. Off.
A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams...